All right, I'm live, Miss underscore. I also want to put this because I know some people end up coming to this channel and they don't realize that I am S underscore Hutchinson. I'm the same person. This is my second channel. And I've been kind of having this channel sit for like about 2 years, not really doing much with it. So I just started back putting content on this channel. So I'm just dedicating some of my time over here as well as I do on my main channel, just so you know, same person. Okay, so today we're going to get into Nature Boy. I got a lot of stuff to cover with him, so I'm just going to get into it. I won't be doing a whole bunch of talking because I have so many different videos and topics that I want to get into. So the first one I want to get started in is how he tries to rationalize his abuse, his tactics, his reasoning for having different wives, and then how that affects him with his child, his daughter. I don't understand it. So let's get started.
Issue with you, manly woman. I don't appreciate your manliness. You don't suggest anything to me. You're out of line. You're out of pocket. You should be looking for a man that's more in tune with who you are rather than go to a man that's not more in tune with who you are and argue with him. You as a woman should be finding a man that thinks like you and be compatible with you, but you want to fight, bicker, and argue, and you want to and put your opinion somewhere that doesn't need to be. Why not go find someone more fit for you? Someone more fit. Why would you come here bothering me? Why do you continue to come to my panel? I am not interested in arguing with you. I have my own views. I have my own way. If you don't agree with it, then leave me alone. Period. I'm not interested in changing because of your opinion. It doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm going to be me. I'm very stubborn. If you haven't seen that, you're not going to change me. So please leave me alone and let me build with people that think like me. And I hope that you find people that think like you. Period. It's not that they're trying to submit to me. It's that they agree with me. Period. I'm not forcing nobody to be with me. I'm too handsome for that. The women around me agree with me. People around me agree with me. Please. Let me answer that for you. I don't know if you see how my wives live. They're very beautiful. They live a very beautiful life. You can ignore that all you want. They're pampered. They live a very good life. And whenever we're going through something bad, they've been riding with me. Even when I'm down or I'm up, they've been here with me. So I want to say this off the break. I don't know if you've seen yesterday. I showed you a little bit of their life. They are not. They live a very beautiful life.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
If anybody chat last night, did anybody see how they lived last night?
Yeah, I watched it and it was nice. You do look nice.
You see the life that these women live. My wives live an incredible life, something that you've seen out of a movie. I'll be ready to pop the fuck off before I know it because my moon is in the first house. With my moon being in the first house in Aries, it's like I do shit before I think about it. So the other day, Effie was getting out of line, and I smacked her before I knew it. Like, you ever fucking talk to me like you fucking crazy? Because y'all fucked up, and I be so upset with y'all that if somebody disrespect me in my real life, I'll smack the shit out you. I'm not playing no disrespect. Don't disrespect me. I love you to death. I give you everything in the world, I swear to God. But if you disrespect me, I will fuck you up, man or woman. I'm not the person. I will die about disrespect. Don't disrespect me ever in your fucking life, because I don't play that shit. And so, yes, it's been occasions I put hands on Malia. I never had to put hands on Aya. Aya always knew her fucking place. She knew how to, and she's very cool, laid back. But Malia get toasty. She get toasty. I had to smack the shit out of her and let her know don't fucking play with me. And I admit that. With Efru the other day, when we was in a car and I was talking and she was like, well, da-da-da-da-da. I turned around and before I knew it, I smacked the shit out of her. Don't you ever in your fucking life talk to me, stupid bitch, after all I did for you. Don't you ever disrespect me. And you know all these people online is disrespecting me. Because y'all disrespect me to the point where the people in my life think that they can disrespect me. And I'm not having no disrespect in real life. I don't care if it's a nigga or a chick. You not disrespecting me. So I don't give a fuck. They watch y'all disrespect me 24/7 and think it's cool. So at the end of the day, I smacked her before I knew it. I said, bitch, fuck wrong with you? What don't you ever talk to me disrespectful in your life after all I done for you, after all I did for you. I took care of you. I take care of you. Don't you ever disrespect me in your motherfucking life, nigga. And I mean that. And that's how I am. And I'm never gonna change that about myself. If you motherfucking disrespect me, if you are female or male, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go upside your fucking head. I'm liable. I don't know what I could do. Maybe sometimes I could talk it out, but maybe sometimes I can't. And I might just smack the shit out of you. Don't play with me. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Go. Leave. But don't ever violate me as a man. Because if you violate me as the man at the wrong time, at the wrong place, I'm liable to smack the shit out of you. And I don't know how to control that. I don't know how to control that. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. As a man, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all.
I don't. And any man that's like me thinks like me. Any intelligent man that's like me, he's gonna put her through the same thing. So it doesn't fucking matter. If there is a man out there that's as intelligent as me, he knows that polygamy is the way. If you were gonna build your own world and you're a god, you're gonna go get your own land, you're gonna build your own world, and you're not gonna be a part of society, then you have to have as many women as you can to mate with so that you can make a lot of babies for your nation. That's fucking duh. That's what gods do, duh. Why the fuck would I limit myself to one woman and then what? Okay, I limit myself to one woman and then who's my daughter gonna sleep with?
Okay. Anybody that does not see a problem with what the fuck he just said needs to check their motherfucking selves. Conversation with the priestess, I agree. Like, he's saying all of this and then he tries to rationalize it with his daughter. That's some nasty ass shit. Okay? So now I found this other video. I don't even think that I could even record some shit like this, but I'm not knocking this person for recording it, but the fact that they've now said they located the location where he's at, hopefully they find him because he needs to be put the fuck away. So this is him with his daughter. Now keep in mind what he just said a second ago about his daughter. So let me do a screen share. Here's one sick puppy. Very sick. And she's doing the commentary. So the voice and talking that you hear over the video, that's not me. Those are not my thoughts. Those are not my opinions. But it's a video that I found on YouTube of him with his daughter dancing.
Turned up. And yeah.
I love myself.
Yeah.
Friday. Get it. Get it.
Come on, baby.
Get it, Ellie.
Yeah.
Eliana's guys.
See, somehow, for some reason, he said, let me stop. He wants to, now he gets a little too much for some reason, and he needs to stop. So, let's see.
How's your lower self? How's your lower self? Your lower self.
We are not.
Okay, so he goes to the baby after he's saying, let me stop, which means that he had some kind of thought in his mind saying that it was too much, so let him stop. And then he goes directly to the baby and says, get out your lower self. Let's see, I'm going to start that over so we can see that specifically.
Get it.
Come on, baby.
Get it, Ellie.
Yeah.
Eliana's guys. Look at Ellie. We are not drinking. Like, y'all are crazy. Oh my god. Why do you want us to drink? Like, you go have a drink.
So as you heard, he kind of making the statement that Nana is pregnant, Eliana, whatever, she's pregnant, so there's no drinking. But, you know, it's just, maybe he was wanting to stop dancing because he, didn't want to get started in the party and things. So, because he knows he gets into his lower self then. So, okay, that's the one. I'm not gonna stop too much on this. Let's just see it through.
Ellie, that's a whole thing.
What are you doing? Hey, get off my back.
Come here, Ellie.
This is my arm. But this feel like.
It's hot. It feel like a burn.
I know I said I wasn't gonna stop, but did he just tell the baby to get off his back? What? That's a daddy. How are you gonna tell your playful baby to get off of your back? What? Anyway, that's strange. That's a strange thing. Anyway, the baby's very playful. She's having a good time. They all seem to be trying to have a good time. So.
Ellie, what's happening?
What's up, yo? It's Friday night. It's Friday night.
I tried to put Ellie down to go to sleep. She not having. She go to sleep when she want to go to sleep, and you know what I'm saying? Like we'll turn all the lights off and try to put her to sleep, and she'll just be up. And so we just confirm what Eliana want to do. Zoka, here.
It's Friday. I forgot.
Ellie is not with. It is Friday.
Oh my God! I just gotta turn up.
Ellie.
Got a lot of Friday.
People don't understand, man.
Half the bottles.
Eliana is full of energy, yo. Like she always been like this, full of energy. Like literally, like.
Friday.
And so I just,
Going to club sleep. Ooh. You know about that club sleep? What y'all know about that club sleep? Ooh.
Well.
Do it for the gram. Hey, let me stop.
Do it for the gram. I'm about to do it for this pillow. And it's rounding, man. I'm serious.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one where he's talking about Velvet and how he needs to get a restraining order on her because she's stalking him and all this other kind of stuff, which we know that's not true. I think he's just mad because she's found her independent. She's back with her family, and he doesn't like that. All the other people he has in his cult, they have issues with their family, and she has a close relationship now with her family. So I guess he sees that as a threat or a problem. So I'm gonna play some of that, and then I'm gonna go to the video that I have here.
And now she comes on Bigo, follows me, and then puts my daughter online, and I can't even see my baby, and then she goes back for Christmas and act like none of the knowledge meant anything, like smack me in the face like Christmas and God and all this stuff. After, my nigga, I'm going through a lot. My nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. Pray for me, my nigga, I'm going through a lot. You feel what I'm saying? As a black man, I want you to know what I'm going through, so when you see this fucking heifer get on this line, I woke up in the morning and my daughter was gone. My daughter, she working on generational curses. Like, you went back to your father, but you took your daughter from her father. At least let me see my daughter, my nigga. But that's okay. It's all right. Guess what? I ain't even tripping because this journey come before everything for me. Like, my journey come before everything. I sacrifice everything for this journey. But I'm going to say this. I feel the pain from that shit because I can't see her. You know what I'm saying? And the only way I can see her, and now she going to torture me on Bigo with my daughter sitting there acting like, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to have to watch. Probably niggas going to send me lives and send me shit of her on there. You know what I'm saying? All the time with my daughter and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to deal with that. I got to live in that prison. People talking about me getting locked up. Nigga, I'm already locked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in a way I'm locked up because when you wake up in the morning
When you wake up in the morning and you wake up to your child not being there, my nigga, I know y'all think about, oh, she's with her mom, she's safe, but nobody think about how I feel in our relationship and how she feels about her father, who loves her very dearly, and she thinks about her father, and she's a little girl. Of course, nobody thinks about it, but she misses me. Like little girls, they miss their father. Like she misses me. She misses my presence there. My presence is a big presence, and you just take that presence away from her, and then now you act like nothing's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to move on with my life, you dig? But guess what? But guess what? I'm trying to be strong, my nigga, and I'm over here minding my business, and the devil is a lie. The devil gonna come over here. The devil gonna come over here, and now y'all gotta watch this shit. But I'm still gonna stay strong regardless, because I already know that I'm gonna win in the end. I'm gonna win in the end, my nigga. I sacrificed that. I'm gonna get it back tenfold. But it's just hard. It's hard, my nigga. It's hard, my nigga. It's hard. I ain't gonna sit here in front like it ain't hard, my nigga. Like, the bitch won't even let me talk to my daughter at all. At all. She won't let me contact her. She won't let me say hi. She won't let me say nothing to my daughter, my nigga. Like, and everybody know that I love that little girl. You feel me? And I love all my kids, but I was really close with my daughter. So, you know what I'm saying? It really hurts. And then it's online talking about I was getting hard on the camera with my daughter. Yo. Have you ever got pedophile vibes from me, bro?
Nah, not
once. You had both of your daughters.
And that's a fact.
Bro, have you ever got pedophile vibes from me, bro?
I told Velvet that. I had no, not once.
Bro.
And I told her that to her face.
7, I got a big dick, and niggas see my print in the screen. They said my dick was hard, bro. I had a battery pack in my pocket on top of that. And niggas literally trying to say that.
I told her that to her face. We sat and had a whole conversation.
Niggas is sitting here.
No, I did not get that feeling.
Niggas is sitting here really lying on me, and she she knows I miss my daughter. I can't even see my baby, yo. I can't even talk to her and hear her voice. Like, that's cool, my nigga. Like, that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? Was my dick hard in that video? Tell the people. Speak, my nigga.
Speak the truth.
Tell the truth.
Keep it real.
Am I a pedophile, my nigga? Do I like kids for real?
For real, dude.
Tell the truth. Don't come in the room and don't tell the truth. Do I miss my daughter? Do I love my daughter? I'm never going to be able to see her. I'm never going to be able to talk to her again. Tell the truth. Pull up.
Where you at?
Pull up. Tell her live.
I gotta go.
Ain't gotta hide nothing. I'm a real nigga, yo. I'm a real nigga, my nigga. Do you feel like I'm a pedophile? Listen, the question is, am I a pedophile, and was my dick on hard when I was dancing with my daughter? It's right here. The thing is right here. It's 2 people, my nigga. Tell the people
not keeping it real,
truth, my nigga. Tell the people the truth. Am I a pedophile? Do I like children? Do I get turned on by children? Tell the people the truth, my nigga. Am I a pedophile, Velvet? Okay, all right. Tell the fucking truth right now. I just don't want to trust you. Tell the truth. Pull up. Pull up. Tell the truth to the people. Do I like children? Am I a pedophile? You was with me. You know the fucking truth. Answer. Do I love my daughter, my nigga? You think that you could just take my daughter and never tell her that her dad loved her? You think you could do that and get online and be cool?
Can't.
You think you could get online and fucking be cool. You could you could get online and act like my daughter loves me and I don't love her. You could get online and act like I can't never see my daughter again. Tell the people the truth, my nigga. Come up here and tell these people that I love children and I'm a fucking pedophile and I'm fucking attracted to children, my nigga. I dare you come up here and fucking tell that fucking lie, bro. You was there, 7.
All right, I want to pause that for one moment because he's saying that, but I want to go back to the clip that I brought here. And at the end, where he's saying himself about being with different women and who is his daughter going to be with if he doesn't believe in it. So he's contradicting his own self. So if he's mad at anybody, he needs to be mad at the words he says out of his own mouth.
Issue with you, manly woman, I don't appreciate your manliness. You don't suggest anything to me. You're out of line. You're out of pocket. You should be looking for a man that's more in tune with who you are rather than go to a man that's not more in tune with who you are and argue with him. You as a woman should be finding a man that thinks like you and be compatible with you, but you want to fight, bicker, and argue, and you want to and put your opinion somewhere that doesn't need to be. Why not go find someone more fit for you? Someone more fit. Why would you come here bothering me? Why do you continue to come to my panel? I am not interested in arguing with you. I have my own views. I have my own way. If you don't agree with it, then leave me alone. Period. I'm not interested in changing because of your opinion. It doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm going to be me. I'm very stubborn. If you haven't seen that, you're not going to change me. So please leave me alone and let me build with people that think like me. And I hope that you find people that think like you. Period. It's not that they're trying to submit to me. It's that they agree with me. Period. I'm not forcing nobody to be with me. I'm too handsome for that. The women around me agree with me. People around me agree with me. Please. Let me answer that for you. I don't know if you see how my wives live. They're very beautiful. They live a very beautiful life. You can ignore that all you want. They're pampered. They live a very good life. And whenever we're going through something bad, they've been riding with me. Even when I'm down or I'm up, they've been here with me. So I want to say this off the break. I don't know if you've seen yesterday, I showed you a little bit of their life. They live a very beautiful life.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
If anybody chat last night, did anybody see how they lived last night?
Yeah, I watched it and it was nice. You do live nice.
To see the life that these women live. My wives live an incredible life, something that you've seen out of a movie. I'll be ready to pop the fuck off before I know it because my moon is in the first house. With my moon being in the first house in Aries, it's like I do shit before I think about it. So the other day, Effie was getting out of line and I smacked her before I knew it. Like, don't ever fucking talk to me like you fucking crazy. Because y'all fucked up and I be so upset with y'all that if somebody disrespect me in my real life, I'll smack the shit out you. I'm not playing no disrespect. Don't disrespect me. I love you to death. I give you everything in the world, I swear to God. But if you disrespect me, I will fuck you up, man or woman. I'm not the person. I will die about disrespect. Don't disrespect me ever in your fucking life because I don't play that shit. And so, yes, it's been occasions I put hands on Malia. I never had to put hands on Aya. Aya always knew her fucking place. She knew how to, and she's very cool, laid back. But Malia get toasty. She get toasty. I had to smack the shit out of her and let her know don't fucking play with me. And I admit that. With Efru the other day, when we was in a car and I was talking and she was like, well, da-da-da-da-da. I turned around and before I knew it, I smacked the shit out of her. Don't you ever in your fucking life talk to me, stupid bitch, after all I did for you. Don't you ever disrespect me. And you know all these people online is disrespecting me. Because y'all disrespect me to the point where the people in my life think that they can disrespect me. And I'm not having no disrespect in real life. I don't care if it's a nigga or a chick. You not disrespecting me. So I don't give a fuck. They watch y'all disrespect me 24/7 and think it's cool. So at the end of the day, I smacked her before I knew it. I said, bitch, fuck wrong with you? Don't you ever talk to me disrespectful in your life after all I done for you, after all I did for you. I took care of you. I take care of you. Don't you ever disrespect me in your motherfucking life, nigga. And I mean that. And that's how I am. And I'm never gonna change that about myself. If you motherfucking disrespect me, if you are female or male, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go upside your fucking head. I'm liable. I don't know what I could do. Maybe sometimes I could talk it out, but maybe sometimes I can't. And I might just smack the shit out of you. Don't play with me. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Go. Leave. But don't ever violate me as a man. Because if you violate me at the man at the wrong time, at the wrong place, I'm liable to smack the shit out of you. And I don't know how to control that. I don't know how to control that. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. As a man, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. I don't.
And any man that's like me thinks like me. Any intelligent man that's like me, he's gonna put her through the same thing. So it doesn't fucking matter. If there is a man out there that's as intelligent as me, he knows that polygamy is the way. If you were gonna build your own world and you're a god, you're gonna go get your own land, you're gonna build your own world, and you're not gonna be a part of society, then you have to have as many women as you can to mate with, so that you can make a lot of babies for your nation. That's fucking duh. That's what gods do, duh. Why the fuck would I limit myself to one woman and then what? Okay, I limit myself to one woman and then who's my daughter gonna sleep with?
That's my issue right there. Why say that you're not a pedophile, or people are saying that you speak or act inappropriate with your daughter? You're saying it out of your own mouth. Like, you're sick. You're fucking sick.
Your daughters came to me. 7 you. See, she's so fucking jealous. We know your real chart. You're a Leo with a Capricorn moon, my nigga. We know your real chart. We know the real shit. You want the center of attention. You want to be the center of attention, my nigga.
You never gonna get that.
I don't give a fuck if it's her or not.
To share.
I got shit to let off my chest, dog, that I don't never let off my chest, dog. You're gonna sit here and portray me to be a fucking pedophile, my nigga? Really? And you know there's real people out there that's really pedophiles, that really are attracted to kids. You gonna really fucking play me like that, dog? You gonna really play me like that? 7, you brought your daughters there. Did you ever get that vibe from me, my
I
nigga?
never got that vibe from you.
Ever,
She's not
nigga.
keeping it real.
I love children.
Not ever.
Like, I don't even
not
play
ever.
when it comes to kids, my nigga.
I don't play about my daughters.
Unfucking.
You definitely violated.
I dare you. I dare you come to Bigo, bro. I dare you come to Bigo, bro. I dare you come to Bigo with my daughter, bro. And I seen you on live talking about Velvet Marquez. Bigo. I dare you come to Bigo and stalk me now. I need a restraining order. I'm moving on with my life. I'm moving on with my life. Stay on Instagram because I'm not on Instagram. Why would you come to Bigo? Leave me the fuck alone. Don't stalk me, bro. Don't stalk me. Y'all see these people follow me. If I'm a predator, right, and I harmed you, and I did all of these things to you, why, when you see me on Bigo, everybody knows my presence on Bigo because I'm popping on Bigo. Why would you come on Bigo if I'm a predator to you? That's bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Think about it. If you're scared of me, and I beat your ass, and I did all this shit, and I'm on Bigo, why would you get on Bigo? Think about that, bro. You're stalking me. You said I want to serve him. Everybody find his address so I can serve him. But if you're scared of me, why would you even want to come serve me? What are you talking about?
I don't have the money for that. I only have me.
What are you talking about? I'm minding my business. You left. You took my daughter. I'm still moving on my mission. You need the fuck alone, my nigga. Y'all niggas need to add this shit up, bro.
You good.
I don't even care if it's her or not. Y'all niggas need to add this shit up, bro. Niggas is cloud chasing off of, bro. You feel me? Niggas is really using my name and it's hurting me because my daughter's involved. It's a little girl that got my whole face. She got my whole body. It's a little girl involved. She got my whole face and my whole body, my nigga. This little girl she got my spirit. She got my ways. She's the whole version of me, my nigga. She's going, my nigga. can't get her back. I can't see her again. I can never talk to her. I can't look her in the face. I can't pick her up. I can't tell her daddy loves you. I can't say shit to her. I can't say nothing, bro, because this bitch right here, yo. And I did this to myself. I take full responsibility. I'm not a victim, but I want you to know that this is what the fuck is going on. And then the bitch is trying to feed off of me. You're feeding off of me. You coming to Bigo just to taunt me. Like, come on, bro. You know she's fucking taunting me, bro. Right? You know she's taunting me, bro. Come on, bro. She's taunting me, bro. She just went live on her own page. I seen her. She said, I'm going to Bigo. But why? Why you always leave me alone, bro? Why you coming to Bigo for? Did Earth tell you to come to Bigo? Did Earth tell you to come?
Yeah.
You fucking follow her. She's so young, bro. I did this to myself. I need an older woman. I should have just fucked with an older woman, bro. But even an older one like Earth, she was fucking bad for me. I don't know. It's in my heart that I attract scandalous people to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when she go live, yo, bro, I know everybody gonna give her love and credit for what she's doing, but I beg you and urge you to think about my little girl, yo, and ask her, why don't you let him see his little girl, regardless if y'all don't get along or not? Why don't you let him have a relationship with his little girl? I urge y'all to think about that for a minute. She says she's breaking generational curses and that the relationship was toxic and she doesn't agree with my lifestyle, but regardless, my nigga, I'm prolific. I still deserve a relationship with my daughter. Do I not? Yes or no? People in the room right now, do I deserve a relationship with my daughter? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah. Period. I don't want nothing else. Do I deserve a relationship with my fucking daughter? Yes or no? Or do we take her completely away from me? So if that's the case, when you fucking see her live, that's all I want is a relationship with my daughter. That's it. That's it. I don't want a relationship with her. I want to be able to talk to my baby girl and let her know her father loves you. Your father loves you very deeply. Yo, if you said hell no, fuck you, yo. If you said hell no, fuck you, yo. Real shit, yo. I don't fuck with you at all. If you don't believe that I deserve a relationship with my daughter, no matter how fucked up you might think I am, my daughter still thinks of me as her father. Everybody wants their father. No matter what you think about their father, who the fuck are you to take her relationship? I'm under this break. That's still your father. That's still your father. That's your daddy. And if your daddy loves you, your daddy loves you. And I love my daughter. And I don't give a fuck how fucked up you think I am. I love my little daughter and I want a relationship with her. So at the end of the day, it don't matter what y'all think about me. Only thing that matters is my daughter knows her father loves her. Yeah. And if your dad, think of me as your dad. You don't know. You don't give a fuck what the world thinks. All you care about is that you have your father. That's your father. And at the end of the day, I pray that my daughter figures out in her mind. That's all I can do is pray that my daughter figures out and her dad loves her. I love you. I love you with all my heart, my nigga. Just like Mr. Marquez loves Eliana, I love my daughter with all my heart. Yep. So you can't say that, get Eliana back to Mr. Marquez and don't say, get Eliana back to Baba G. Because it's a catch-22. Because it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You get one, but you take away the other. So either way, somebody ends up hurt. But if you don't support that little girl having a relationship with her father, then you're just as tore up as me taking, you would say that me taking away Mr. Marquez from his daughter. So it doesn't fucking matter. Either way, you're tearing a little girl down. I should be able to have a relationship with my daughter. If you agree, say yes. If you agree that I should have a relationship with my daughter, regardless of what Velvet feels, say yes. Because at the end of the day, it's the truth. And I urge you to go to her live I urge you to go to her live and make sure that every female in this room, make sure that say, regardless of what you feel about Baba G, he should have a relationship with his daughter. It doesn't matter how you feel. You can't take that little away from her father. It doesn't fucking matter. Period. I want to talk to my daughter. I want her to see my face. I want her to hear my voice. I want her to know from me, not from her mother. I want her to know from me, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I don't give a fuck if it's over the phone. You ain't got to let her come see me. I just want her to talk to me. I want my little girl to know I love you, and that's it. Period. I want her to know that I love you, and I have every right. I don't give a fuck what we got going on. Your mother is mad at me. It should not jeopardize my relationship and my bond with me and you. It's maturity over everything. Me and your mother don't get along, but I still love you. And you, as been dealt today, do you love your father no matter what nobody says about him? Do you love your father, Seven, no matter what nobody has said about him?
No matter what anybody said about my father, yeah, I love him.
That's your daddy. So no matter what,
my mother never did that.
Or no matter what people feel about me, Eliana deserves her own.
My mother did not do that.
Right. The baby Eliana deserves her own right to have a relationship with her father to determine what she feels about her father without anybody trying to
exactly that the mother telling the
she has a right
judgment from the child.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to go to Eliana and hold her responsible. Velvet needs to be responsible for giving me a relationship with my daughter without her judgment. Period. I want a relationship with my daughter.
It's a fact.
I want her to know, Daddy loves you, baby. Daddy loves you. No matter what your mother say, me and your mother don't get along. We don't get along.
What your mother
say. I'm monogamous for her, but I still love you dearly. I want to see you happy. I want to give you all my knowledge. I want you to know that I fucking love you. Period. And anybody that get in the way of that is evil. Period. Point blank, period. Anybody get in the way of that is evil, my nigga. And that's real. So hold Velvet responsible. When she come to Bigo, hold her responsible. When she come to Bigo, I don't want her back because she's too immature for me. I need a grown woman in my life. I don't need no little girls that don't know about life and immature. She's too young for me. I just want a relationship with my daughter at this point. That's all I'm asking for from Bigo. Bigo.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that for 1 second just to say this. I know that a lot of people are running to Bigo because that's where the bag is. That's where people are making money. People who are, I wouldn't say like celebrities. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm saying people like Shikana, Shamar, Kaya, Cherry the Bomb, all of those people, Jaguar, they're all over there because that platform pays more money than YouTube. That platform pays more money than Instagram. They pay more money than Facebook. However, one of the rules that they have, you cannot bully another person on their platform. Some of the people like Shakana and Shamar, it's an app, Sharon, where he's on the app right now. And one of the things about the apps is it's a lot going on the app. So for me with ADD, it's a lot because you got fucking sleds flying, you got diamonds coming through, right? So you spend real money and you buy these tokens to pay the person who's giving their commentary, right? And I listened to this lady the other day who said she spent $1,250 on one panel, just supporting the people that was on it. They send people beans and stuff, right? So he's mad because she's coming to that platform. The reason why he's mad about it, he doesn't want that shit to interfere with his bag. And let it be known that if she comes to that platform and he starts bullying her, or he starts getting his people to harass her, or he continues to make content about her, and she's on that same platform, his bag will be affected because they don't tolerate that. See, that's the difference between YouTube. YouTube, in my opinion, they damn near promote violence. They want you to be beefing with this person, people you can't stand, and their recommendation keeps coming up on the side of your damn screen, and they know you can't stand these motherfuckers, right? But they don't do that here on this platform. So if she comes over there, he's going to have to adjust himself, humble himself, which I don't think he knows how to do, or move along. You know, he talks all of this stuff about being within the world and the earth and all of this stuff, but he makes all of his money on all of these internet platforms. He's on Instagram, he's on Bingo, he's on all this. He's making money from all of those platforms. And right now, that is the platform that is paying, I wouldn't say them, but the people who promote and support the people. They are getting the biggest bag. And that's why you see a lot of people who were previously on Instagram a lot, you don't see them on there as much, right? Now, that wouldn't necessarily work for a person like me because I have a small a platform. And anyone who knows me knows I don't strong arm my people into money. This is my second channel. This channel is not even monetized. You know what I mean? I could probably monetize it or connect it with my other platform. But if my first channel should crash and burn for whatever reason, I always want to have this as a backup. So this channel here is not connected with my main channel, right? But for people who strong arm their supporters into giving money and donations 24/7, that's the platform for them. So what they do is they go over there, they say stuff that people want to hear, but then people basically it's like a form of a super chat. So they super chat them in these, you know, different sled and a yacht or whatever. All of that equals money. So if she comes over there, he's going to have to adjust himself. It's not going to be able to work with him acting the way he's acting right now. So let's carry on, and then I'm going to go with an updated video from him.
No matter what, I don't give a fuck what they say. That little girl, Eliana, deserves a relationship with her father. She does, and you think about your father and what anybody can say about your father. It doesn't matter. When you say something about her father, she's gonna think about herself. When we tear a little girl's father down to her, it tears her down. When you say your father wasn't a bad guy, when you say that in your mind, you think that okay, he deserves his daughter. That's all I'm relying on. I'm relying on the people. That's it. That's all I can rely on. Outside of that, I don't got nothing. I gotta move on with my life, dog. It just is what it is.
Okay, we're about to go to the next video. At the end of this video, it does have Velvet on there. She's talking about why she cut her hair and all that other kind of stuff. But it first starts off with Nature Boy. So let's get to that. Again, like I said, Sharon, they want to follow the money. Wherever the money is, that's where people want to be. And honestly, when I'm on this channel, lately, I feel I'm gonna feel better at peace. I don't know if it's because I have less subscribers over here. I don't feel like I have as much pressure as I do on my main channel, because you have so many different people and they all expect something different from you. You know what I mean? So here it's just like I can put up what I want to put up. I can talk about what I want to talk about without the pressure of people expecting S. Hutchinson to show up. You know what I mean? So yeah. Patient window. Okay, hold on. I didn't close the thing out. Hold on. All right, y'all. 1 second. Okay, let's go.
Because you are the source of all things. None of this can exist without you. Because you are the observer. You are the one. You are the source of all of this.
We gotta go forward a little bit.
She didn't make any mistakes.
Hold up. All right, here we go.
Have them set it up. And then we'll do one with Zoka.
Love right there. Love.
Her love. Yeah, but how will we wake up? Like, how will y'all wake up? Yeah, we don't shave our armpits. That's not good. Your odor is your aura. So when you deodorize, when you deodorize, you're deodorizing. So your odor is your aura. And so, like, just like a flower, a woman perspires and lets off pheromones through her underarms. And here is an antenna, so it boosts the signal being sent out. So your women have different moods. So, like, I don't like women that shave their underarms because the universe didn't make any mistakes. It made you like a flower. So basically, when you have different moods, your pheromones will pump, and we can, like, our nose used to be our first brain. So it's like, when we would communicate without communicating, and there's certain scents your woman let off to let you know her mood. So it's like each mood is like a color, but it becomes a smell. And so, like, when your woman is angry, you can even smell when she's angry. But if you cut your aura off and you're not eating, she said, "Ill, gross." No, seriously, yo. Yeah, bring them to be in a pure state, right? Because you never know how your true natural beauty until you like tap into it. So basically, the technologies of it is like, how does a bee know what flower to go pollinate? Because it lets off a pheromone. And so, as human beings, we let off pheromones when we're ready to mate. We let off pheromones when we're, feeling frustrated. We let off different pheromones. You know what I'm saying? And your lover or people or your family can know how you're feeling by smelling it first. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you're not eating the wrong foods, then you're not gonna like stink. If you eat fruit, if you eat like natural foods, then you're not gonna stink. So don't be, you know what I'm saying? If you eat, bad processed food, then you're gonna stink. But if you eat from the earth, you're not gonna stink. So don't be worried, okay? Like, people say I stink. I'm like, you don't even know me. They be like, "Oh, you look like you stink." I'll be like, "Yo, I'm like, I got every oil named to man. Like, I'm the oil king."
You gotta show them the oil.
I gotta show you all my oils, yo. Like, I'm always smelling good. Like, for real, I hardly eat.
It does have a good aura smell.
Of course, y'all think I smell good because y'all love me.
I don't know. It's just so natural and smells so good. I was doing his hair and his face and his armpits. I was like,
You smell so good. Don't take that water smell off.
She needs to take her ass back home and go get her child.
And then, like, when you shower, you wash off your the line of defense. So you got to use natural soaps, right? Because you don't want to take off the good bacteria, because there's good and bad bacteria. Like, the first line of defense is your skin. So you have a lot of good things on your skin that you don't want to wash off. So you shouldn't take showers every day. Take showers like 3 times a week. But where we live, we got a waterfall in the backyard, so we just go in the waterfall, or we just rinse off. Constantly, always in the water, playing in water. Like, if you live a natural life, it's really pristine and clean. It's really fresh. It's like, just imagine just going to the river every day and being in the river and just, not even using soap, but the minerals from the water is just so healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? So just focus on yourself, B. Here's the song we about to do this song today. It's called Love. Combination Productions, Love. Go get the album. It's called God. It's on all your streaming platforms. Sacrifice my lower self, now I'm righteous, yeah. Shout out to my G family, it's frequency in the tropics where we be. I had to level up my life, fill up my eyes. I was flying out, I see. Veil off my eyes. Veil is off my eyes. Run into the sea, call me Mother Earth, falls 32 hertz, open up to the universe. Know what you heard? I'm gonna start creating from the dirt. The earth, your skin is purple, back up, chase the fantasy, heal your soul. Yeah, you're a god, you're so cold. Don't listen to what you've been told. Give myself the best, cause I am perfect. There's no need to stress, no, no, no. That's all it takes, life's a game of chance. You should think ahead, whoa, whoa, whoa. Love, 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 love. Love gang. Combination Productions, Love. Go get that. This is our music. Combination Productions. We're doing a video for this. Love, yes you are. We are all completely loved. No matter how fucked up or what things we do or how wrong we are, the only reason why we do things wrong is because of how we visit our mind. And even with this point that we can change things, we can change. Because we were unconscious at one time of why we were doing the things we're doing. And now that we have knowledge of self, we can now vibrate to the frequency of love, we can vibrate to the frequency of understanding. We can turn by knowing. That's through study. So when we talk about love, love is a mathematical thing. The song is called Respect. Stacey Russell. Let's check it out. This song is called Respect. I gotta listen to that. That's positive. I want to feed myself positivity at all times. Let's go. Respect by Stacey Russell. This is your song? Alright, let's hear it. This is your song? This you? Hey, I like that. Okay, I like that. Oh, that's how I be feeling. Yo, hold on. That's how I be fucking feeling, yo. fuck with this song. Hold on, I gotta start that over. That's how I'll be fucking feeling. You heard it? You heard the words? This is my fucking song, right? This is what I'm going through. You gotta play that again. Respect by Stacey Russell. This is a good song so far. Okay. Pushing me down. I tried to keep my feelings in order. The devil keep on coming around. The devil keeps on so much hate, I don't even know what love is. Damn. Whoa, I gotta do a remix to this. Yo, I gotta put a verse on this. I'm following you back. Hit my inbox. You need to respect me. Fuck that. What? I need to do a video to this. Hey, y'all flying you out. I'm about to fly you out, bro. I gotta do I gotta do a remix of this shit. I'm gonna do a verse. Oh my God, you gotta send it to my email. I'm gonna get in the studio immediately and do a remix. I sang too. Ooh, yo, I will kill this. Hey, yo, I'm about to do a remix. I'm really going through this shit. I swear to God, I'm going through what you talking about, yo. That shit crazy. I'm tired. So much hate that I don't know where to begin. Wow. We're gonna do a video to this out here in the jungle. I promise you. This shit. Yeah, we about to fly. Yo, I'm about to fly you in, yo. We gonna do. Yo, come up real quick. Come up real quick. Yo, we need to talk. Hit my inbox. Yeah, I'm gonna fly you in. You better R-E-S-P-C me, nigga. Oh my God, I gotta do this song. Ooh. You got a video to this yet? Yo, call up. Let me see how you play. That shit. I did not know. She knew I was gonna like that because I got so much hate on me, man. The song is on Spotify. It's called Respect by Stacey Russell. Hello. Yo, you got a video to this?
No,
Oh, yes.
in a video.
Hey, yo.
I just dropped it like 3 months ago. But I haven't done a video, haven't done anything.
Yo, we gotta do a fucking video to this, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Either I'm gonna fly to you. I got the beautiful nature out here. Like, we gotta do a video to this, because it's what I'm going through, yo. I be feeling like people don't know how to put no fucking respect on my name, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You see what I'm going through if you know who I am. You see what I'm going through if you see, you know what I'm saying? This song speaking my life.
I'll talk to you.
Yeah. You ever heard my song Shining Bright?
No, I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard a little bit of you just doing your thing online, singing and stuff.
I got to fly you out and do a video for this. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, but me and you need to talk. Like,
definitely.
I gotta know I can fucking trust you. Like, look, we could do, like, I could make, you know I do videos.
No, I don't know how to do videos.
So I got a video
I know people that do.
You know, I got a video production team here. I do my own videos. Like, man.
We definitely could do something. I really wanted you to, hear it, because I'm going through the same thing, and I know that me watching you, since you've been on this app, it's a lot of hate, a lot of people that, are just, judging you, and
right.
a lot of people judge me as well. And so I'm just like, man, I know you don't love this song, so I'm glad you love it.
I'm going to just do the tracks like that, man. Because I'm feeling that song right there, yo. I'm going to put a verse on that, yo. I've been looking for something to collab with anyway. It'll be good.
Well, you definitely got to collab with me, so we're going to get it done.
I bet that. That's how I'm about to start my day like this. That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to do a music video today. I'm ready for the vibes. Put the vibes in the room, so if you're ready for the vibes. Here go the vibe. It's the vibe. This how we doing our music videos. It's the whole vibes. I gotta put the green trees in the building. It's the whole vibes of the whole shit. The whole shit. This is why you can't be mad out here. You see that? You see this tree right here? That's the noonie tree. You should look up noonie. That's medicine. All that's medicine. That heals the body. All this is medicine. So that's the vibes right there. It's a beautiful day. There's more vibes over here. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, I gotta have my shirt on Bigo, but they turn the camera around for y'all. Just come up on this patio right here and look out into the abyss. Like, yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just come right here on this cliff and just sit up here and clear your whole fucking mental. Like, yo, what the fuck going on with life? Life got me fucked up real quick. Come over here and just clear your whole fucking shit. Like, yo, man, I love coming up here and it's just chilling up here on this little patio. Just come up here and kick it. Like, yo, life got me fucked up, yo. You feel me? And be like, yo, I love myself. You feel me? Life got me all the way fucked up. Clear your fucking head. You feel me? You sleep up here too, cause the stars be looking crazy at night up here. You can see everything moving and shit in the sky. There's a whole bunch of satellites and shit up there. Shit is bananas. I live in a place that's very ducked off. Like you would never know where I'm at. Like it's crazy. Like it's not even like you can't even find it on a map. It's crazy. So I don't even know who going. I don't even have an address. It's like, yo, I'm gonna find your location. I'm like, okay. Like I don't even have an address, like a physical address. Nigga got a P.O. box. Like where I live at, there's no address, nigga. Fuck you gonna find me on whatever. Hit him on. Yeah, the fifth tree to the go down 20 I'm gonna show y'all some more vibes.
Okay, I want to pause this for a second. Lonnie Love said, what has he done to get locked up? And for anyone who might be confused, Miss Underscore and the one and only SHutchinson 3 is the same person. Okay, same person. This I have 2 channels, right? This nigga did a video dancing with his daughter, and this nigga got hard, okay? He makes a video, which I played earlier, and I'm gonna play this back for you. I want you to listen to the end of this video and what he says about the reason why he has different wives. That already is illegal. This is not, I'm sorry, this is not fucking Africa or some other country where you can be married to 55 people and it's not a crime. It's a crime. So that's against the law in itself. So I'm gonna play this video. Listen to what he says at the end on why he has different wives, and if he doesn't do it, how it would affect his daughter. If they catch up with him, he's gonna get locked up again like he's been locked up before. That's why he gets those girls to come on camera and eat food, try to prove they're not being abused, they're eating, they're in good hands and stuff like that. Those women are weak-minded. They all have family issues. And when you go through stuff like that, they're always looking for an escape, and then he's the answer. He's not the fucking answer. He just has not bucked up on the right fucking woman who will fight him back or wouldn't even surrender to even go somewhere and be with him. All these women have problems. Nothing against them. I'm just saying they're in a low space in their life, and that's how he gets to them, making them think that he's the answer. He can help them out of their problems, and they end up in worse situations. So listen to this here, and then ask yourself, why would he get arrested?
My issue with you, manly woman, I don't appreciate your manliness. You don't suggest anything to me. You're out of line. You're out of pocket. You should be looking for a man that's more in tune with who you are rather than go to a man that's not more in tune with who you are and argue with him. You as a woman should be finding a man that thinks like you and be compatible with you, but you want to fight, bicker, and argue, and you want to and put your opinion somewhere that doesn't need to be. Why not go find someone more fit for you? Someone more fit. Why would you come here bothering me? Why do you continue to come to my panel? I am not interested in arguing with you. I have my own views. I have my own way. If you don't agree with it, then leave me alone. Period. I'm not interested in changing because of your opinion. It doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm going to be me. I'm very stubborn. If you haven't seen that, you're not going to change me. So please leave me alone and let me build with people that think like me. And I hope that you find people that think like you. Period. It's not that they're trying to submit to me. It's that they agree with me. Period. I'm not forcing nobody to be with me. I'm too handsome for that. The women around me agree with me. People around me agree with me. Please. Let me answer that for you. I don't know if you see how my wives live. They're very beautiful. They live a very beautiful life. You can ignore that all you want. They're pampered. They live a very good life. And whenever we're going through something bad, they've been riding with me. Even when I'm down or I'm up, they've been here with me. So I want to say this off the break. I don't know if you've seen yesterday, I showed you a little bit of their life. They live a very beautiful life.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
If anybody chat last night, did anybody see how they lived last night?
Yeah, I watched it and it was nice. You do look nice.
To see the life that these women live. My wives live an incredible life, something that you've seen out of a movie. I'll be ready to pop the fuck off before I know it because my moon is in the first house. With my moon being in the first house in Aries, it's like I do shit before I think about it. So the other day, Effie was getting out of line, and I smacked her before I knew it. Like, ever fucking talk to me like you fucking crazy. Because y'all fucked up, and I be so upset with y'all that if somebody disrespect me in my real life, I'll smack the shit out you. I'm not playing no disrespect. Don't disrespect me. I love you to death. I give you everything in the world, I swear to God. But if you disrespect me, I will fuck you up, man or woman. I'm not the person. I will die about disrespect. Don't disrespect me ever in your fucking life, because I don't play that shit. And so, yes, it's been occasions I put hands on Malia. I never had to put hands on Aya. Aya always knew her fucking place. She knew how to, and she's very cool, laid back. But Malia get toasty. She get toasty. I had to smack the shit out of her and let her know, don't fucking play with me. And I admit that. With Efru the other day, when we was in a car, and I was talking, and she was like, well, da-da-da-da-da. I turned around, and before I knew it, I smacked the shit out of her. Don't you ever in your fucking life talk to me, stupid bitch, after all I did for you. Don't you ever disrespect me. And you know all these people online is disrespecting me, because y'all disrespect me to the point where the people in my life think that they can disrespect me. And I'm not having no disrespect in real life. I don't care if it's a nigga or a chick. You not disrespecting me. So I don't give a fuck. They watch y'all disrespect me 24/7 and think it's cool. So at the end of the day, I smacked her before I knew it. I said, bitch, fuck wrong with you? You ever talk to me disrespectful in your life after all I done for you, after all I did for you? I took care of you. I take care of you. Don't you ever disrespect me in your motherfucking life, nigga. And I mean that. And that's how I am. And I'm never gonna change that about myself. If you motherfucking disrespect me, if you are female or male, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go upside your fucking head. I'm liable. I don't know what I could do. Maybe sometimes I could talk it out, but maybe sometimes I can't, and I might just smack the shit out of you. Don't play with me. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Go. Leave. But don't ever violate me as a man. Because if you violate me as the man at the wrong time, at the wrong place, I'm liable to smack the shit out of you. And I don't know how to control that. I don't know how to control that. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. As a man, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all.
I don't. And any man that's like me thinks like me. Any intelligent man that's like me, he's gonna put her through the same thing. So it doesn't fucking matter. If there is a man out there that's as intelligent as me, he knows that polygamy is the way. If you were gonna build your own world and you're a god, you're gonna go get your own land, you're gonna build your own world, and you're not gonna be a part of society, then you have to have as many women as you can to mate with so that you can make a lot of babies for your nation. That's fucking duh. That's what gods do, duh. Why the fuck would I limit myself to one woman and then what? Okay, I limit myself to one woman and then who's my daughter gonna sleep with?
Okay. And you ask, why would he get locked up? Well, right there. And then he says he's not a pedophile. Nigga, get it together. I'm gonna have to check out the King World person. I don't know who that. Like, honestly, I have to shout out Nadia. Nadia has been following Nature Boy, and I started watching on her channel, and I was just grossed out but fascinated at the same time. Like, what the hell? And I'm kind of sad that I even checked it out, because now it's like I can't stop watching and I can't stop checking to see what the hell they're doing and what the fuck is going on with these people. Like, it's beyond my understanding, at all. And there's also an update that I have here with Elena. I said Elena, with Velvet, which he says is stalking her. Let me see if I can go forward some. Talking about why she had to cut her hair and all that kind of stuff. Let's listen to some of that, because if not, I'll be on here all night. Okay.
What?
Yeah, he calls himself a god.
30 seconds left. Fuck you, weirdos. And don't bring that weird ass energy. Just bring the numbers, all right? You don't want to hear that mumbo jumbo y'all talking about. We're going to show y'all some real shit. You looking for parents? Stay over here. We'll teach you the way. Talk to them fucking niggas, T. You fucking well teach you. Talk to them niggas. Mm-hmm. Dark side. Oh, shit. Look, you can't leave. Niggas looking for him.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to the room. Hey. I am doing very well today. Today is a very good day. At least about to take a nap right now, so we're just chilling. And I have a few errands to run today, which is good because it gives me something to do. But before then, I was teaching Eliana. Yeah. No, I do not plan on cutting my hair ever again. I've been combing my hair out actually because I have a really beautiful curl pattern, and I would love to just continue to experience that for a little bit longer in my life. I do eventually want to lock my hair. That's always been a part of my identity ever since I was little. I had 3 sets of locks in my entire life. Yeah, but the first set I cut because I was swimming a lot, and it was cold. I was swimming during the cold, and I didn't want to get sick and everything, so I decided to cut it because every time I went swimming and it would dry, I would get right back in the pool and it would get wet again, and my hair held on to the moisture, and I didn't have a blow dryer or a hair dryer to sit under to dry it. So that was that, and then the second ones that I cut, I had like a little bit after or during 2017. I didn't like how they was coming out. I didn't like that I manipulated my hair, so I cut it so that it could grow back freeform, and then I do another set of freeforms, and then I cut those freeforms because I was in an abusive relationship, and in that abusive relationship, the guy I was with kept pulling my hair. Nature Boy, for that matter, he kept pulling my hair, and I was like getting bald spots on the side, and I had lice. So, once me and him had gotten into an argument and started fussing, on top of the fact that I had lice, in that one video y'all seen where I was um backed away from him with the baby and everything, that was when I cut my own hair, and then he proceeded to cut his hair after for moral support is what he said. But whatever. Other than that, I just been really enjoying my own, my curl pattern, my free flow, because like I was saying in one of the last videos I did, when you have hair and you lock your hair, I look at it as like a timeline. So if you're growing your hair and you're locking it, then you are locking the energy from any situation or any type of experiences that you went through in that space and time. So what I did was I just combed all that shit out. And now I just feel like I'm free. Like I'm just free. And combing my hair out has helped me get back to a more natural, point in which who I used to be, as far as what I like to do and how I like to express myself, and finding my peace and again and stuff like that. So, yeah. You just dreamt of me. Yeah. I like to use I will be locking it again eventually, but that's not until later on down the line. So yeah, I love my curls. Yeah, how will you teach your daughter about colorism? Meaning like the color? Well, this is what I be doing with Ellie. Recently, lately, what I found that she really enjoys, because she's a very she's a busy bee. So I've been meditating a lot, like turning on music and really just centering my being and practicing emptying my vessel of any type of trauma or any type of tension or emotion that I'm holding onto that makes me feel uneasy and imbalanced. So what I did was, to these vibrations, like to these certain melodies and stuff, which would be like, it would be like a native flute or piano, violin or something. But to these tunes, I've been coming up with like rhythms in my head, like song patterns in my head, and I would just sing it out loud. So I've been like, like singing to her colors and numbers and ABCs, 3Ds, whatchamacallit. But yeah, it's been good. Like she really calms down from it. She really is centered when I do it. So am I. It takes a lot of. It's like when I sing those, like sing the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s and stuff. It takes a lot of breath. So I'm practicing how to breathe, which is also centering my chi, which is like been amazing because it calms me down a lot. But yeah, colorism, I never heard the term colorism, but I'm seeing that people are saying it's like skin complexion and stuff like that. But yeah, she's gonna learn about
I agree,
that.
Nikki.
It's really like in her life, like she sees what color, you know what I'm saying, what people are. It's not that hard, like the fuck. But anyway, I see that people are being mean and like, you know, just like insidious, and that's unfortunate because whatever energy you give out, you know, to your reality or to different people in your life, that's the energy that's going to come back to you. So please be careful what you're saying to people or how you're making fun of people or whatever it is that you're doing, because that's.
I just want to jump in here and say this too. The way how he does stuff, it's very unfortunate because I myself, I do believe in like the whole university and the universal law, the spiritual realm. I believe in the higher and the lower. I believe in all that stuff. But because of how he has manipulated it to work in a way that's sick for him, if other people hear that the way she's talking about like meditation and stuff, they will think that something is wrong with her and that she's still caught up in his way of thinking. But the way she's thinking, the way she's talking is not wrong. But it is wrong to view any human being as a god because he's not a god. And none of us should even think that we're God-like because we're not. You know what I'm saying? We're not even designed to be like that. We might be made in his image, but we're not supposed to be like him. And we're not supposed to be walking around here thinking that people should bow down to us and all that kind of foolishness. So it's I know people probably give her a hard way to go because she has been up underneath of him. And even though she's gotten away from him, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know that she will stay away from him. And I don't know if she'll stay away from him. Why? Because she's constantly talking about him. And when you have really stepped away from something, somebody, or situation, you don't continue to talk about it all the time. To me, that means you're not technically over it. The fact that the social media platform he's on, she wants to go there and be there. Yeah, she has a right to be there, but why do you want to go places where he's at? I just don't think she's completely done with him. So I'm gonna play some more before I end this out. I just don't think she's completely done with him. I don't. I hope she is, but I don't think she is.
Going to come back to you. Like, that's going to come back to you. Of course, I'll be teaching Ellie, you know, historic facts about certain things. And, you know, I've learned actually during the last couple of days, I've actually learned a lot about my heritage and my people and my bloodline and where I come from and my race. And it's been a very interesting process. Like, I'm still learning a lot, but I've learned a lot too, actually, on outside of my heritage, just about humanity, period. But yeah, it's unfortunate that some teachers out there don't have or don't show or don't share all of the detailed things that you need to know about, you know, history or about certain information that they're trying to teach. You know, it's unfortunate because what it does is it misleads people into thinking something otherwise. And then from that space, you have people who's, you know, mentally controlled by what someone's teaching, and then they're living out the teachings of that, you know, person or whatever. So it's unfortunate, but there's people out there. But I encourage everybody to do your own research. You know, get as much information as you can. Pick up books, read them. You know, look up on Google things, document things for yourself so that you can keep a track of the information that you've learned. You know, learn from your experiences. Always apply what you've learned from those experiences as well, because at the end of the day, you know, you're gonna have to need that wisdom for multiple situations that you're going to encounter. So, Diana is taking a nap. chicken in there. It is like sleep. No, I haven't had gumbo. I don't eat gumbo. Well, I don't eat Louisiana style gumbo because a lot of people don't realize, but for a very long time, I could go way back in time when I was 13. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm really hurt now. When I was 13, I had experienced symptoms in my body where my body wouldn't digest certain foods, and I started having digestive issues. So what I did was, when I was 13, I just got me a whole bunch of granola bars and water, and I fasted. And that was the first time I ever fasted, and I was really trying to understand how I could change my diet so that my body won't suffer from what I'm eating. So what happened was, over time, I turned to vegetarianism. I started having friends that ate vegan, and this is when I started to implement a lot of vegan dishes in my diet, a lot of vegetarian dishes in my diet. And then the year of 2017, through that transition, I just stopped cold turkey. From when I was 13, I had been off and on vegetarian, vegan, and eating meat like all at the same time. But up until 2017, that's when I stopped everything cold turkey, and I just went strictly vegan and fruitarian. And I was like vegan fruitarian for almost 2 years. This was even during the pregnancy with Eliana. Please don't be 100% vegan fruitarian while you're pregnant and while you're breastfeeding, because those diets, the fruitarian diet and the vegan diet, are considered to be the number one dangerous diets in the world. If you continue to do it for like longevity, because
I gotta interject again. I'm sorry, y'all. I said I wasn't gonna do a whole bunch of talking. I have to interject with the veganism. I went vegan. I forgot which year it was, and I felt better than I had ever felt, as far as like my body, my skin, all of that. But I got very, very sick to the point of being in the hospital. And at that point, I stopped the whole vegan lifestyle. Now I still do not eat meat on a daily basis. I can go 2, 3, like today. What's today? Maybe day 3. I haven't had any kind of meat at all. I mean, like no poultry, no fish, no meat, none of that. I can go for days without it. But I do believe for some of us, we need to have that in our bodies some of the time. Now, my daughter's been a vegan now, I think it's been 3, 4 years. She does fine. My son's a vegetarian. He seems to be doing fine. But it's not for everybody. Make sure you get your blood work done and all that other kind of stuff if you want to go into that type of lifestyle. I'm just saying, I felt the need to say it because, believe me, I was sick. And when my daughter first became a vegan, I think the first 4 or 5 months, she ended up in the hospital, but she decided to continue to go through with it. So changes can happen to your body, good ones, but also bad ones. So just be aware of your body and how you're feeling.
what happens is, a lot of the fruits and vegetables we eat don't have all of the antioxidants and minerals and elements that you need to nourish yourself and be healthy. Like, I'm talking about completely healthy. So there are minerals that we get from sea moss, for instance, or stuff like vitamins that we take in, and prenatal vitamins, or supplements that we take because we're not eating enough food that has these elements and stuff like that. So what happens is, also on a vegan and fruitarian diet, is that your body is absorbing these elements as well. So when you don't have components or enzymes to absorb the nutrients that's coming from the vegetables and from the fruit, you're not actually intaking anything. You're not actually absorbing and digesting what you just ate. So it's important to have things in your diet that are going to allow you to digest and absorb the elements that come from the vegetables and from the fruit, which are found in fish, turkey, things that part the hoof and things that part the hoof. But if it's not anything that doesn't part the hoof, or it's like something that's like out there, like amphibians and reptiles and shit like that, we're not supposed to be eating it. So like fish, turkey, anything like a fly, you can pretty much eat a bird, you know what I'm saying, and be healthy. But a lot of us don't realize that and don't know that, because we've been taken away from how we used to naturally eat. We used to naturally live off the land, and we used to eat birds. If we found an eagle, we would eat an eagle. You know what I'm saying? But it all depended on the bird as well, because we had a natural inclination of what to eat. We were so in tune with the earth that we couldn't eat anything outside of our natural diet. So, with that being said, once you start realizing and researching how we're naturally supposed to be eating, your body is going to be maintained at a certain weight. Like I have a certain weight, which is like my natural weight is like 120. That's my natural healthy weight. If I go under that, I'm deficient. If I go over that, I'm obese. So everybody's different, because some people are taller, some people are shorter, so it depends on you. But we're supposed to be eating a specific way, and the food that we eat nowadays is so genetically modified that it's just poison that you're putting into your body. It's not even anything healthy for you to be absorbing. It's just empty calories and literally misinformation for your DNA. So this is why we see people boys who are turning, more feminized, because there's a lot of estrogen that they're pumping into our food as well, so that we can become, unconscious about the things that we're doing and the things that we're putting into our bodies. Like, have you ever heard of the saying, that's very true. That's very true. There's a lot of plastic in the foods that we eat. There's a lot of elements in food now that are flammable, that we're not supposed to be eating. Like, I could tell you all day long about how unhealthy our diets are, and even the way we prepare food. Like, say for instance, if you get some organic, I don't like to eat a chicken, but say if you get like some organic turkey, and then you get some vegetables, and then you cook it to make a meal. It's how you prep the food that will make you gain weight and be bad for your digestive system. Like, if you cook with butter, cow's butter, that's not going to be good for you. You could have a healthy meal, but cooking in cow butter, and then your shit be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then you start putting cheese on it and sour cream and all of that extra stuff. That stuff hurts us. Cow milk, cow cheese, all that stuff from a cow. We're not supposed to be eating a cow. A cow is a genetically modified animal that comes from a bison. Okay? So, all these, not necessarily genetically modified, but an evolved version, over time, because we've mixed and matched so many different animals and bred so many different animals together that we're creating a new species of animals. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being stated, I would highly suggest and recommend that everybody realize what they're doing and what they're putting into their bodies, and read the ingredients on some of the stuff that you have, and look up these names. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, I was really eating that. Like Coke. If you drink Coke, that's just crazy. It's absurd, because all it is crack. It's a drug, literally. And back in the day, Coke, the drink Coke was used for people who had pain in their body, headaches, fevers, shit like that. Sickly people took that for medicine. that's not an everyday drink. Over time, they have made it into a soft drink. But even the fizz in it is not good for you because what it does is it puts air inside of you and it bloats you. Why? Why? Like, why would you do that? But I guess, everything has a balance too as well. So you can get a healthy fizzy drink, but that don't mean you have to drink it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a lot of information that we don't know about in the world because the world puts out the information for us to find and seek it and find it. But if we don't do the due diligence to learn about these things ourselves or know about these things ourselves, then we will never know what's going on
Anything
in
that would
our
take
world.
acid
And
off
we
of a
will never
battery,
know
you shouldn't be drinking.
about some of the things that take place right up under our noses. So, yes, I ate turkey for Christmas, and that shit was bomb. I'm talking about bomb. Okay, I ate as much turkey as I could, and I'm turkeyed out. Like, I don't want to eat no more turkey. I'm good. I don't want to, I'll still go for the sweet potato pie, but I'm so done with turkey to the point where I'm literally fasting from um Thanksgiving, what? Christmas, as you would say. And naturally, I don't celebrate, Christmas and Thanksgiving and all those holidays because those holidays we don't realize were holidays that were, enforced by our society to, make fun of what happened to us as a people. I feel like it's making fun or celebrating what happened to us as a people. And why would you want to celebrate a day where your people were slaughtered and murdered and stripped of their own heritage and knowledge, and their families were killed and separated? Why would you want to participate in it? I've always thought like this. Like, I've always thought like that. So I don't celebrate none of that stuff. Like, it's just. And then the sickening part about it is that it's the same thing every year. Like, people are like every year doing the same thing over and over. Though at the same time, I respect everybody's opinion. I respect everybody's wishful thinking about bringing family together and celebrating their lives together, and really, just coming together because we do use those days, those holidays. We use those as tools to communicate with each other, come together. Be there for each other and gift each other. We use those holidays to gift each other, so that's another good aspect about it. Rather than buying someone a gift, every other, you it's called tradition, and I believe in tradition. I believe that we could have a better tradition. I feel like we can have a more indigenous, natural traditions when it comes to how we celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah and all of these things like that. But that's obviously going to take time because there's been a mainstream of this is the way to do it for so long that we would have to start converting ourselves to doing things a different way and collectively coming to an agreement to establish what we want to do as a people to celebrate these holidays, and that's going to take time too because everyone's on a different thought frequency when it comes to how they want to live their lives and how they want to, manifest abundance and whatever it might be. Everybody has a different perspective, but for me personally, every day is a celebration. Every day is a stepping stone to celebrate the life that I have every time I wake up and be grateful for everything that I have. If I deem someone to be worthy of a gift from me, I'm a gifter. So if I, deem anybody worthy of a gift from me, I would gift that person. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. I just
I truly hope that people don't dismiss what this girl has to say because of what she's been through. Because a lot of this stuff that she's saying, I live the same way. Like, do I buy gifts on Christmas or whatever? This year I did gift cards and Cash App for everybody. I've never had a Christmas tree. I've never had a Christmas tree for my kids. I've never done that. I've never taken my kids to no Easter bunny. I've never got them Easter baskets because I know Easter's not about that. I know Christmas is not about that. So the way that the way that she thinks and her way of thinking is not wrong, but because of what she's been through, a lot of people may dismiss that as a bad thing. I look at Christmas as every single day. Valentine's Day is every day all year long. When Christmas comes, you shouldn't have to be thinking about, oh, what can I give my kids or my family that they're really gonna want or enjoy. Love on your people all the time, and then you don't have to worry about that stuff at the end of the day. Now, you guys are talking about the vaccination for COVID. Because I have pre-existing autoimmune diseases, I'm not going to get the shot because even for me, I can't take the flu shot. The flu shot will just make me sick. So I can't take the flu shot. A lot of times your primary care physician or whomever you see, they might not know that if you have like a lupus or MS or whatever else. So just do all your research for yourself. If you feel like you can take the shot, and it's going to help you or it's going to stop you, prevent you from getting sick, and do it. For me, I'm not touching it. And I hope it doesn't reach a point to where like you have to have the COVID vaccination in order to fly and travel and stuff like that, because I'll just be stuck here in America for the rest of my life because I'm not going to get that injection. And I'm not trying to talk bad about it so that other people won't get it, but I'm saying for my own personal self, because I know with the flu virus, I know what that's made of. I know what's inside of it, and I know what it does to what it would do to me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people who have pre-existing conditions do not understand that you're not supposed to it's a live vaccination that will end up triggering something that's already going on in your body. So that's, for me, that's a no-go, period. So Monique says, do you think they'll put the vaccinate into law? I do believe that they're going to try to do it. I really feel like at some point, you're going to have it in order to have your passport. I think they're going to be pushing it in a way that you might not have you might not have an option. You might not have a option to take it or not take it. And I'll still stick to this. A lot of people won't agree with me. I'm not saying that COVID is man-made, but I do believe that that virus was put back out here this round, because this virus has been around way before now, okay? But I do believe that this virus was put back out here for population control and mass spending, and it got out of fucking control. Because sometimes the government will do stuff to do population control, and I think the shit got out of hand further than the government thought that it would, and it got beyond how they wanted it to take place. I don't believe for a minute that suddenly out of nowhere, as they call it, this Chinese virus came in, and then like a million people have died. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they sit here and they depend on our government for everything. But these government don't give a fuck about us, and that is the truth. Because when this virus came out, do you know what these politicians were doing? These Republicans especially, they were out here buying and investing in companies that sold body bags. They weren't investing with Pfizer and whomever else for vaccination. No. They put their money to invest in body bags to put your dead ass body in it. They weren't looking for no damn solution. To Husky, yeah, all of that. And we have to be, we have to pay attention to what's going on out here. See, you even have people not gonna like this type of teaching. Sometimes you hear people bragging about fucking food stamps and shit like that. I'm not knocking them. If you got food stamps, good for you. I wish I had some, bitch. If you got something to sell me, let me fucking know. But at the end of the day, everything that they're giving you is not to fucking help you. Everything that they're giving you a lot of times is to keep you stuck in a certain fucking place and position so that you cannot move further. There's nothing that the government is fucking giving you is good. Nothing that comes for free is fucking good, period. These people are not worried about us, especially Black people. They're not worried about us. Why you think just like slavery time, they used to give the damn scraps of the worst part of the animals and shit to give us, but they didn't know that that shit was gonna make people healthy and grow. You know what I'm saying? I thought this video was velvet and some other ish. Help me understand it was. And if you don't understand, you can go somewhere else and watch it. Get into it, okay? This is me, and I do what I do, how I want to do it. Okay, we're talking about other things. So even with it being wintertime and not a whole lot of sun out, you have to make sure you have enough vitamin D inside of your body, because vitamin D affects your mood. It affects a lot of things people don't tell you about. A lot of people who have low vitamin D are prone to catch autoimmune illnesses and stuff like that. And then if you already have a pre-existing autoimmune disease, where your level should be at everybody should be 30 and shouldn't be under 30, you might need to have yours at a 50. Especially when it's free. Nothing for free is good. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to dismiss what Velvet is saying and say, well, oh, she's just talking crazy. No. She's making good sense with a lot of stuff that she's talking. I hope she takes what she's learned and she can help, other people of color, you know what I'm saying, to understand it's a different way versus what we know about. Nothing for nothing. Listen, we got to do better. That's all I'm saying, period. Okay. Yeah. And if your vitamin D is too low, y'all know they'll give you the little green pill. You take once a week, but a lot of times people don't focus on, vitamin D, and they don't even understand how it can affect your body and it can break your body down. Very much through her experiences. Yeah. I mean, I wish the best for her and I wish that like Malia, I hope she just hurry up and gets away from him. When you see her, the eyes, you cannot hide behind the eyes. And what you see is that girl has tapped out and left a long time ago. It's just like her shell, her body is there, but her mind and all that stuff is left somewhere else. So I think I've been on here long enough. I've been on here almost 2 hours. Like I said, we started talking about this and we got into the vaccination. Me and Sharon did a video on my main channel, S_Hutchinson, and we talked about the vaccination. And like I said, I'm not here to encourage people not to get it, but I know for me, I'm not jumping up to get it. I also don't believe in a vaccination that they put together over fucking night. And that's pretty much what they did with this vaccination. It takes years and years and years to put together a vaccination. Then it takes time for the tests and stuff like that, where they run it, they do it on people. But suddenly they just whipped up this vaccination, and you think I'm going to jump the first one in line with my hand up in the air to go get it, and I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. I'll be damned. I'm not getting it under no circumstances just because of my own pre-existing health condition. And if I didn't have a pre-existing health condition, would I get it? Maybe I would get it, but I wouldn't be the first one in line, because this vaccination was developed entirely too damn fast. Fuck that. Let some other people die first or let them live with it. And then maybe I'll check it out and see if I want to take it. But I'm not just jumping up, putting my hand up in the air to take it. No, absolutely not. Right. Yeah. I mean, and if you go under NIH, which is here in Maryland, I always say DC, but it's located Bethesda, Maryland. You can go and you can research any medication. Sure, Sharon, we can do that anytime. Any medication, you can look it up on NIH, and they will show you the studies that these people have taken with the different medications. And I didn't even know myself until I started going to NIH and investigating, getting help there, that a medication can go under a trial and it can have like 500 bad fucking studies where the people got sick, ill, died, or whatever, but all they got to do is have 5 good studies where they had some type of progress, and then boom, they put the shit out here for you to take it. You have to do your own research, period. You cannot trust your doctor, your friends, the TV, whatever. You have to do your own research. And it's a lot of things that your doctor's not going to tell you, because at the end of the day, they make money off of doing what? Writing fucking prescriptions. Okay, they are the original drug dealers, the damn doctor's office. When you go there and they give you samples, They're not giving them to you because they like you or they want to help you save some money. No, pharmaceutical tech came in there, gave them those samples so they can write a prescription for that, right? And they gave them an incentive, money, vacations, food, whatever. It's all connected together. It's all connected. They all have an incentive to do what they're doing. They don't give you that prescription because that's the best one for you. No, they're giving it to you because they're getting a fucking kickback. And that's just the truth of the matter. And some people may say, like, my doctor tells me how, he doesn't make all this money. He has to pay all this stuff back in school loans and blah, blah, blah. And, so maybe they try to do their own little thing and get a little money on the side. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting my life on the line for no pharmaceutical company, for no government, for no nothing, because I still say that the United States of America put this COVID shit out here to kill us off, to do population control. And the shit got out of hand to the point where they can't handle it. And do you notice the ones that so-called get it, the ones that's in the White House? Do you notice how they get it, but they fine? They're not sick like everybody else. They're not dying like everybody else. So trust and believe me, it's a COVID for people out here with money that's rich, politicians, and then it's a COVID out here for people like us. Hey, we're an asset. And the thing about it, they want us to stay sick. So when you have a person like Velvet that's talking about food and eating right, they don't want to hear that. Even my doctor, he did not want to hear nothing about veganism. They don't want to hear that. The only thing they want to hear about is giving you a pill for something that's going to lead to some other shit that you're going to need 10 more pills to fix that problem to why you went to them in the first fucking place. That's what it is. And that's the reality of it. Until we do better as a people, because this is what I say all the time. And I cuss people out on here all the time because I have to. They force me to do it sometimes. But until we learn to be better to each other, and until we learn as a people of color that all we have is each other, we will continue to fucking fail and fall backwards. Because we do not, and I say Black Americans, we don't know how to come together. Africans stick together, Jamaicans stick together, all the Black Caribbean countries, all the Hispanics, all of them stick together. White people, they stick together, but Black Americans were the only fucking ones that do not fucking stick together. And that's why we continue to fucking fall behind in every fucking thing. And if you notice, most Black American people, they get fucking envious and jealous when you have a little something going on for your fucking self. Like, we cannot continue to live like this and thrive and make it. We're just not going to make it. We got to do better. Absolutely, we have to. You know what I'm saying? We've got to do better. And then we have people right here on YouTube, Black people, they have the fucking nerve to open up their mouth and talk about Trump, 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 Trump. Oh, I'm voting for Trump. I don't give a fuck what tax bracket you're in. You should never be so out of touch with reality that you think that motherfucker is the answer. I was surprised to hear Jay Prince talk about he's supportive of Trump because Trump let out some people that were doing some major time in jail. Well, first of all, that was a law that Obama put forward. And then when Obama left or whatever, Kim Kardashian, she started pressing out Trump to pick up where Obama left off at. So this is not something that Trump decided to do on his own. But look how he's pardoned all his friends. So he doesn't mind letting some fucking criminals go loose. So we should not be looking at shit like that and saying, okay, he's for us. And then some people will say, well, Biden, he ain't shit and he ain't this and he ain't that. But we still have to go with who we feel we can at least hold their feet to the fire to do the right thing. At the end of the day, we can't depend on none of them motherfuckers for real. Because none of them don't care nothing about us for real. But we still can't have the mind frame that, oh, we're not supposed to vote or we're not supposed to stand up for our own rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a long way to go. But until we stop attacking each other, coming after each other, to the point we can listen to each other and like have an understanding, we're not going to fucking get nowhere at all. It's a shame. It really is. But 2021, listen, I'm going forward. I'm not looking back. I don't have time to worry about what happened in the past, because At the end of the day, in my opinion, God is not pleased with what's going on here on earth. And that's why all these things that we've seen, COVID, you know what I'm saying, different countries, destruction. God is not happy. So we got to get it together. You know? Exactly. Right. Exactly. That's how I feel with it. I mean, I looked at it and I'm just like, we got to make a choice here. And we just have to do better as Black people, for real, for real. And, you know, you have to lead by example. So for me, I'm always going to speak my shit. People don't like it. Some people, oh, what the fuck she's talking about? See, I'm in America now. I've lived here. I've also lived outside of America. And I'm going to tell you something. And Sharon knows this. Me and Sharon this in the chat. No Saul BP. We've met in real life. She came to DC to visit me. I think it's been two years now, right? When I lived outside of the United States of America, do you know I never spent one night? I tell this all the time. I never spent one night in a hospital. Do you know I never had to go to the doctors other than just me going? I was never sick. Do you know the day that I got on a plane and came back to the United States of America? This was in 2011. I came back here. Do you know I've been sick? I've been consistently sick since 2011. It's all up in the food that we eat. Y'all think they're not putting shit in the food that we eat? Fruits and vegetables or whatever. So even being vegan or any of that, it still does not matter. It's in the air, the chemtrails and shit that they be putting out here. So you say this shit to some people, they think that you done lost your fucking mind. You don't know what you're talking about. It is impossible for me to live in a country that they call a third world country. Yet it's still, I was fucking healthy. No problems, no medication. You come to my house now and it looks like the goddamn CVS fucking pharmacy up in my bedroom. That's what's going on up in here. Okay? Now, granted, I already had MS before when I was in Jamaica, I had MS. But I guess because of the heat and the sun in Jamaica, I didn't take any medication for MS. I didn't take any injections for MS. I didn't do any of that. Let me let you leave this motherfucker. See, I got time to see that it's people like you I don't have time to argue with. Ignorant people. Where my damn phone so I can block this fool? People like this I ain't got time to argue with. Okay. All right, there we go. See, people like that are part of the problem. Okay, I blocked them. I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with them. Okay, but I already had it. But because of the sun and the vitamin D, I didn't have to take no vitamin D pill. I had all the vitamin D right there. I didn't have any of those issues. Get back here. When I tell you sick, and sick. Since this whole COVID thing, I pretty much have had a runny nose, and I'm not out here getting the bump. I ain't out here doing no booger sugar. Okay, I had a runny nose since fucking March or April. I done took antibiotics back to back, steroids back to back, and back to back, I've been consistently sick. I've taken the COVID test. It keeps coming back negative, but since whatever it is they got going on out here, which they said is some new allergies or whatever, but we just have to pay more attention to what's going on. Okay, so we had to look. Monique, I got a whole CVS up in here. I can do everything but damn near write prescriptions. Okay, I got it all. I ain't doing no booger sugar, but my nose is steadily running all the time. Taking this pill, they got me on Allegra and Claritin, and I'm still sick. Okay, in antibiotics. It's not normal. That's the stuff they giving to us to make us sick because they don't want us to be better. But y'all have a good day. If I don't see y'all before the new year, listen, make 2021 the best year yet. Okay. Love you all. Have a good night.